Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Sin. I'm Jan, and it's early like Sunday morning. Thank you for being here and joining me in our meditation today. I was going to speak a little bit on silence, and then I came upon this thing, and it just kind of touched my heart because I'm a dog lover. And maybe some of you are dog lovers or just animal lovers in general, maybe cats, maybe birds, maybe just nature. But I love this and I want to share it with you. The playfulness and joy of a dog in unconditional love and readiness to celebrate life at any moment often contrasts sharply with the inner state of the dog's owner. Depressed, anxious, burdened by problems, lost in thought, not present in the only place and only time there is, the here and the now. One wonders, living with this person, how does a dog manage to remain so sane and so joyous? And isn't it the truth? I mean, at any given moment, they're just happy and full of, just gratitude and gratefulness to have you and to do whatever, go out or just have you pet them. They're just so ready and so non-judgmental about anything. And then there's their owner. Here we are, we're just lost in thoughts and difficulties and trying to figure things out, things that can't be figured out. But we won't just be in the moment, silence and joyful, because we haven't practiced doing that. Our culture is like pulling our attention away all the time. And have you ever noticed how noisy it is in our world? Noisy. We always have something going in the background. Music, TV, videos, computers, just something all the time, just noise, no silence. So let's partake in some silence and get in touch with that, just being in the present moment, more like our dogs or cats or whatever animal or just nature. We have to practice, because otherwise we'll never ever learn how to partake in that joyfulness that these animals have and experience all the time. So sit back, close your eyes. Let's do it. Let's just relax and become still. Take a breath. Begin to set aside everything that has come before this moment, and set aside all the thoughts about what will come after this moment. And let's just feel this moment. Feel your body begin to relax. Your shoulders, your hands, your fingers. Your chest becomes softer, your breathing becomes easier, your belly loses some of that tightness. Let all those belly muscles soften, let them go. Stretch your toes, relax your feet, and feel the breath as we allow the breath to move us into silence. The jaw softens, the cheeks, the eyes, the forehead, all the way up to the top of the scalp. And we breathe. And we come into this moment of our lives in stillness for a few moments, in quietness. as I share a few words from the prophet who spoke of silence, who spoke of stillness. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. Let's be at peace with our thoughts. Let's just let them move in and move out. And when you can no longer dwell in the solitude of your heart, you live in your lips. And sound is a diversion and a pastime. And in much of your talking, thinking is half murdered. There are different types of silence. There's dumb silence, the dumb silence of slumber or apathy when you just don't care. There's the fertile silence in which we sit now of awareness, pasturing the soul, letting and emerging new thoughts. Then there's the alive silence of alert perception, ready to say yes, this and this. And the musical silence that accompanies absorbed activity when you're doing something that you love. It's like music to your ears and your heart. And there's the silence of listening to another person speak, catching their drift and helping them to be clear. And then there's the noisy silence that isn't quite as quiet, the silence of resentment and self-recrimination. And then there's the very baffled but quiet silence, the silence of peaceful accord with the communion with the cosmos, the communion with your heart and soul, the communion with oneself as we sit together right now. Something strange and wondrous begins to happen when one spends stretches of time in silence and solitude. It's a kind of rerouting in one's deepest self-knowledge. It's a kind of relearning of how to simply be oneself, their most authentic self, where there's no judgments, there's no opinions. It's the place where one's inner voice becomes audible and you can hear the silence of your heart. And this is meditation, my friends. Communion with yourself. May you find some peace and joy in that communion. And may you find a friendly ear in that home within yourself. Find comfort and ease and peace through your lifetime. And we will bring our meditation to a close for today. You can gently reopen your eyes if you'd like, or you can keep them closed as I say goodbye for another week. The weeks seem to pass so quickly now. You know, I remember growing up, my mother would always say, oh, wait till you get older. Time will go so fast. And when you're real young, you're always just, oh, it's so slow. When is summer going to end? Or when is summer going to come? Or everything moves so slow at that time. And now it moves so quickly. And one of the easiest, well, I wouldn't say easy, but one of the best ways is to slow down your thoughts and start living more moment to moment, kind of like your dogs, your pets, or nature, just, you know, moment to moment. And that does help slow it down a little bit, but it takes practice. So life is very short, very quick. That's life. That's the life of a human being. So we have to do with it what we can. So find some joy, find some peace in your heart, and don't forget to smile. Kind of tread lightly through your days. Don't get too heavy. Don't let things get too burdensome. You know, everything just keeps changing. Nothing remains the same. And if it's a real difficult time, it will change. And if it's a joyful time, then enjoy it to its fullest. Next week, I think I'll talk about that, about slowing time down a little bit and taking each great moment and staying with it longer. So thank you and have a good day. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.